Well, the whereabouts of the director of Kamal Adwan Hospital are still unknown. Dr Hussam Abu Safiya was detained by Israeli forces on Friday. His family are pleading for his immediate release and say that the Israeli military is denying him medical care.
We urgently appeal to the international community to act immediately for his release. Detained by Israeli occupation forces while performing his humanitarian duty, he now suffers severe mistreatment in State Tayman detention center, including humiliation, exposure to freezing cold, and denial of medical care. Despite losing his son and being injured himself during this war, Dr. Hussam continued to serve his people with unwavering dedication. Our entire family holds Kazakhstani citizenship, and we call on the Kazakhstani government, international organizations like the WHO and MedGlobal, and all foreign governments to intervene and secure his release before it is too late.
Well, the United Nations has called for Dr Abu Safiya to be released. A spokesperson for the Secretary General told Al Jazeera's Gabriel Elizondo that innocent civilians should not be detained.
The very means of people's survival are being dismantled. This includes an onslaught on healthcare, emergency services, and humanitarian access, alongside relentless attacks that kill and maim civilians by the hour. And you will have seen that the director of the World Health Organization, Dr. Tedros, said that Kamal Adwan Hospital of North Gaza is now out of service. He said that this follows the raid, forced patient and staff evacuation, and the detention of the facility's director on Friday.
Does the Secretary General condemn Israel's taking of Dr. Hussam Abu Safiya, the Director General, or the Director, I should say, of Kamal Adwan Hospital?
We condemn any action that targets civilians and civilian infrastructure. And hospitals, we've called repeatedly for them to be respected as this safe space areas where people go to seek medical assistance. And this is the case as well for this.
Does the Secretary General call on Israel to release him immediately?
Yes, anyone that is innocent, an innocent civilian who is trying to help others should not be detained.
Let's bring in Sultan Barakat. He's a professor of public policy at Hamad Bin Khalifa University. Good to see you, Sultan. We are witnessing here in real time Gaza's healthcare system being crippled, not only by Israel's siege in the north, but the relentless bombing we've seen over the course of the last year. What I want to ask you, the hospitals have a special protection under humanitarian international law. How is Israel getting away with flouting this obligation?
Well, in terms of monitoring and reporting on Israel's abuse and infringement on international law, they're not getting away with it because there are many NGOs, international organizations, UN agencies, and others who are reporting day on, day out about what Israel is doing. Where they're getting away with is really at the Security Council, because any other country doing the work and the crimes Israel is committing in Gaza would have been brought to account long time ago. It took only a matter of days to announce Russia as a state that has committed crimes for hitting one clinic in the past. So it's really about the political will, and in particular the United States. Now we're going through this no states, United States, in between elections. Biden is trying to pass as much as possible of his allegiance to Israel and to Netanyahu in particular. And we're waiting to see what the new president will do. So I suspect Israel will try to push as much as possible over the coming few days and couple of weeks to try and place greater pressure on the Palestinians to accept a ceasefire deal on their conditions. And this is what's been going on for the last few weeks.
How do you reflect back on the last year of Israel's war on Gaza and what it's been trying to achieve there? I mean, it's clearly failed to destroy Hamas, but what we have seen it do is kill over 40,000 Palestinians. It's decimated the infrastructure of the Strip. Are Palestinian rights groups correct when they say Israel's intention really is to implement this general's plan and essentially empty the north of Gaza of people and have this closed-off military zone?
Yes, well, I kind of wrote about this a long time ago. I think they intend to keep that portion of the north of Gaza under occupation to try and push Hamas and any Palestinian resistance in the future as far as possible from Tel Aviv. So that's one area. They also are determined to split the Gaza Strip into two, at least, portions, all the way to the sea, controlling the security zone, as well as the belt around Gaza. This would be, in their eyes, the better option as far as they're concerned, because the real option that they wish really to do is to push all of the Gaza population into Egypt or the Naqab desert. And this is an issue that we may come back to face with the new president of the United States coming in. He may again bring forward the plans that he has presented 4 years ago to try and relocate the population from Gaza into another location. And they will be using the excuse of total destruction, the fact that the majority of the population now is displaced, is in desperate humanitarian need, to try and implement that plan.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.